Hi everyone, this is Mark Siegel, and in this video I am going to show you how to add assignments to your Google Classroom and how to find those documents in your Google Drive once you've done that. So I am going to add an assignment to that test class that I've been playing around with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my test class over here, and I'm going to come up to my main stream. So there are no announcements or anything like that. So I'm actually going to make my very first announcement, and that announcement is going to be an assignment. So you'll notice that there's this main box that's right here, and then there's this thing that's right here that says assignment. So I'm going to click assignment, and assignment is going to be test. Oops, clicked in the wrong spot. Test class assignment 1. Um, please. Oh, never mind. No description at this time. You can obviously leave that blank. I just decided to type something in there. Okay, so now what's really cool is I can do a couple of things with this test class. I can first of all, give it an assignment due date. So I'm going to have this first assignment due on August 28th. So I'm going to pick August 28th. Now I can actually also add a time specifically. Now what's great about having the time factor in this is, well, now while it defaults to 11:59 p.m., let's say I want the students to turn it in by noon. So they have to turn it in by 12 o'clock exactly. If they don't submit by 12 o'clock exactly, it locks them out of the assignment. So it automatically prevents them from hitting the submit button that's in the Google Doc that I'm about to create for them. So it really is nice with that. Now, students can submit this in advance. They are more than welcome to submit it early if they want to. And after they've submitted it, it's not locked. So you can actually make comments on submitted files. They can take it back, make changes based on your comments, and then resubmit if you have that. So it's great for English classes where you have like a draft and final submission process. So I'm going to add a YouTube video that I want them to watch. So I'm going to say that I want them to watch this specific YouTube video. So let's see if I can find. So I can type in a search for a YouTube video, and the YouTube video I'm thinking of is not popping up right on my list. Oh man, there's so many creating chemistry videos. Oh, that's a good one. So now this can be, in this case I'm just adding a short video to it, a short video for this, but it actually can be anything. If you'll notice down here there's links, so I can attach a link to a website. I can put in the YouTube video. I can include something from my Google Drive. So you'll see it opens up my Google Drive, and I can put in any of the assignments that are in my Google Drive if I really want to. So if I want to add also this acid-base titration activity, I can do that. So I can have them students watch a video, and I can have them complete an activity that's along with it. So I can put in a couple of different things in this. It doesn't have to be just one file. Now what I want to show you is, so the video is easy. They just click the video and they watch. But I want to show you something about the Google Docs. On the right hand side you'll see this says students can view the file. So I actually have options depending on how I want to set up my files. So for example, if I say students can view the file, that means they have to make a copy of the file. They can't change my original file, which is great if you want to give them a standard format and you want to put it into everyone's folder, but you don't want them to make changes to it. I do that with my labs. I give them the lab, they make a copy of it, and then resubmit the copies. I can say students can edit the file. So for example, if I wanted a collaborative document, I would do it, edit a file. Or if I want to do rubrics and I want each and every student to have an individualized copy of that rubric, I can do make a copy for each student. So in this case, I'm going to use students can view the file. Now, you also notice that there's a paperclip, and I can upload things from my hard drive. So if you've got things in PDF and not in Google Drive because you haven't gotten there yet, that's perfectly fine. Or even Word documents. You can still attach them here. You can upload a file and do it. Now I'm going to click Assign. Sorry. And it's assigning. So it's working right now, and it's assigning to the class. Now you'll notice my stream has changed, and it's told me at the top that an assignment has been created. So now when the students log in, they're going to see this assignment. And on the left is going to tell them things that are upcoming. Now, it only gives a couple days notice. So I put this a full week away, and because it's due on August 28th, so it's not going to come up as upcoming yet. It's got to get closer to the due date. Now, what's nice is now I'm looking at this from the teacher's perspective. From the student's perspective, they don't see these two zeros right here. Now you see it says 0 done and 0 not done. What's really nice about this is as the students submit it, it'll actually pop up here on the done side. So if I had students enrolled in this class, it would show me how many of them haven't even viewed the files yet or haven't any submitted, and it'll also tell me how many have done the files. Now, so if unfortunately I don't have any students, so I can't show you, but if I clicked the done, there would actually be a list. See, it says it can't help me right now because there's no students, but it actually tell me all of the students that have finished the file. And what I actually see on the right hand side here is the number of points. So this might be worth 100 points, and I can actually type in the grade all the way down for each of those students, and it'll appear directly in the student's document in their Google Drive. So they can actually look in the document and see what their grade is. You don't have to tell them the grade verbally or put it into PowerSchool and have them find out that way. You can actually type it in right here on the right hand side, and it'll appear directly in the Google Doc. Okay. Now, I want to show you what it looks like on the other side for the assignments. So I'm going to go back to my mainstream, and to go back to the mainstream, I'm going to click on the 3 bars in the upper left hand corner, and I'm going to click home. Okay, so in the bottom right hand corner is a folder. Now that folder is actually going to open up my Google Drive for me, and I want to show something to you that's going to be new. In your list of Drive folders, you'll see a folder that now it says Classroom. Now that probably was not there before, and it's created when you first sign up for Google Classroom. You'll see that in this, there's a folder that says Test Class, Block 1. And in that folder, it says the assignment. So this is actually the folder that's related to this particular class. It's inside of my Google Drive. Google Classroom created it for me. There are templates, but I don't want to touch those because those are created by Google Classroom. But then there's this assignment, and you'll notice that this assignment is the one that I just created. When I click on this assignment folder, all of the assignment submissions will be right here. So they'll all be in here for me. So I actually can grade them directly in Google Drive, or I can go to Google Classroom and grade them from Google Classroom and leave information there. Now what's also nice is this folder that says Test Class. When the students enroll in my class, this folder is created for them in their Google Drive as well. It'll say Classroom, and then it'll say Test Class Block 1. Now what's great is, what you can do with this is, this folder is now a shared folder with the classroom, your classroom. So you can put in any file you want into this folder, and all the students who are enrolled in your class have access to all of those files. It's great when you want to share a whole lot of documents like articles for social studies with your students at one time. Instead of making assignments for each and every one, you can say, go to the articles folder and find this article, and boom, it's right there for you, instead of attaching an article and recopying things. So it's got a lot of things, and as more students enroll, I'll make more videos to show you how I'm going to use that in my classroom. And that's how you're going to create assignments in Google Classroom.